I need me a teasing comb right now. Flat hair. Blah. What's shaking, gang? I'm Brittney Ventura, and today we are talking about styling my body type. Now, I can only speak for me, but I feel like when it's through your lens, that's kind of powerful, yes? So here's what it is. My body type is pretty much in proportion, meaning the upper half and the lower half are about the same circumference. They're off by like an inch. And my waist is smaller by like 10 inches. Yes? So that's a significant amount of broadness to smallness, the ratios, yes? So if you too find yourself in this bucket, welcome. We are hourglass shapes. And what we really need to do is keep these hemispheres, if you will, in balance. Yes? Now, this has its own challenges. I know. Marilyn Monroe and Kim Kardashian make it look so easy. But it is, like any other body type in the world, you got your things you need to look out for, yeah? So when I'm getting dressed, I know that my shoulder/bust region is 1 inch bigger than my hips. So if I am really being critical, I do not want to add 1 ounce of volume to my upper half because I know it doesn't need any more help. It's already bigger than my bottom half. Even if it's just an inch, it's still bigger. And so I don't want to look like a triangle, or as I like to call it, a running back. Like, I do not want male swimmer, if you will. That's not the vibe I'm going for. And in order to balance these things out, I have to keep that in mind with my jean choice. So if I'm going to wear skinny jeans, I'm also going to wear something fitted on the top. And then I'm going to make sure I find the waist, define the waist, accentuate the waist. And if you are unsure how to find your waist, it's like, I say it's the smallest part of you, but even if you're still not hearing that, bend to the side and where your lower rib ends, and you kind of have the rib/hip connection, that's it, right? So feel around to your low rib cage, like that last rib. That's about where it is. Yes? So that is the area that ideally you want to belt. You want your jeans to be at. You want if you're wearing like an A-line dress or skirt or something, you want this area to be nice and fitted and accentuated. I mean, I'm literally beating a dead horse here. I know. If you're one of my clients, you're like, I know, Brittney, I wear belts all the time. Thank you. Thank you. Because when you start wearing them, you won't want to stop wearing them. Because it just, to me, and my clients, it takes the thought, the intention up a notch. You literally did next to nothing, but you elevated your look like by a million. Yes? So let's talk about some ways I like to get dressed, some outfits I like to formulate when I'm getting dressed. So follow along. This is just me in my own closet. Yes, these are not props. Here we are. So I'm going to do a what I would wear and what I wouldn't wear kind of idea. Then you can see like the difference, because I feel like we're here to learn. Yes, we're here to have fun. Yes, it's actually the other way around. But let's just pretend, let's get like a scenario going. Let's pretend we're going to meet up with my good girlfriend for coffee, which I did do today. Hello, lovey, if you're watching. Don't we love Cafe Conmigo? We do. All right, so I'm thinking we're going to be inside. I want to look cute. P.S. I always want to look cute. I don't care where we're going. If I'm like beyond the dress code, I could not give a rip. I really don't. I don't care. Matter of fact, if we're going somewhere and my husband's like, are we going to the same place? Then I know I've nailed it. When he is like, that looks about right, I feel underdressed. That's just me. That's my style aesthetic. As a kid, I could not wait to wear high heels. I remember just tick-tock on the clock until my parents were like, okay, you can get a little, whatever it was at the time. And then they just started getting bigger. Okay, so we're going to get coffee. We want to look cute. We want to keep in mind our shape, my shape, which is defining the waist, keeping balance in the hemispheres. P.S. I mean, this is high level crap. We're all trying to create balance in our hemispheres. Yes. So if you are gifted with a chest, upper body definition, and not gifted with that in the lower half, then we're trying to accentuate the lower half and vice versa. Yes? So I just has to be mindful that my waist needs to have the attention and not the other places, really. Because if I don't create a waist, I look like I'm like, a refrigerator, fridge. So that's why I always go with bodysuits. I go with bodysuits and things that are fitted. So this is a bodysuit. This is a nice fitted, yes, that waffle knit, kind of clingy, but not like crazy. And then another bodysuit. I need something to stick to me, but not be spandex. I'll save that for the gym. And these tops, by the way, are in my color palette. These tops are, some of them very old. The one is by, let's see, Abercrombie? Yes, Abercrombie. And this is Free People. I also have it in black. I didn't know they made it in brown. And then when I saw it on my girls trip, I was like, yes. And I already know I love it. So I just wear my black one underneath vests. That's right. Let me show you. Sorry for the tangents. Sorry, not sorry. And they both do the rose gold buttons. Great, right? So I've told you this before. I only wear tops that are in my color family. Now, I will wear black, but I wear black on my lower half. So when we're working together and I tell you what your colors are, that's just a guideline. If you are trying to be in harmony with your eyes, skin, and hair, these are the colors that will do that. But you can wear anything. Y'all already knew that. Y'all can wear anything. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. If it floats your boat and makes you happy, we're all here for it. Because you know what we see? We see that you're happy. And that is beautiful. So for me, when I wear these black tops, because I'm not adding any more black tops to my wardrobe, but I am going to use the ones that I've got, right? So I'll wear this and then put a vest over top of it, and then all that I've got is the sleeve, right? So the vest could be one of my greens, it could be camel, it's camel. But that's how I'll do these kinds of tops that I still have. And granted, like in the summertime when I'm real tan, I'll wear black more. But it's like I said, it's just not my best color. It's too harsh. I do not have the contrast in my skin and hair and eyes to support a color like black. High contrast colors that are made up of a lot of white or colors that are made up of a lot of black, I can't support it. My natural features can't support it. All I'm saying. You do what you want to do. Always do what you want to be doing. Okay, so this is to coffee. I'm wearing either one of those brown tops, and I'm probably going to want to wear a skinny jean because I love them, or a flare. And I'm going to want to be mindful of the rise of my pants because whatever I'm doing in the middle is clutch. Like that's the ticket because I'm doing it right on the top, right? I'm fitted because my shoulders, right? I don't want to add volume or wear something baggy because that's going to add volume. And I've already got a plus 1 inch circumference excess on the top half, me personally. So just knowing that about myself, I know that if I do add a little bit of something voluminous, be it a straight leg pant, a wide leg pant, a flare pant, that's going to be fine with me. So you could do, you know what, I don't wear these enough, and it literally made complete sense to me why. These are adorable on your butt. The butt pockets on these freaking Good Americans are amazing. The jean color, I love it. You know what it is for me? You already know what it is. It's the rise. They don't accentuate my waist at the right place. And when that's happening, all I'm doing is tugging on them and pulling them up and trying to get them to the length that I want them to be. It ain't never gonna happen. What I ought to do is give these to somebody who can wear them and love them, who doesn't have quite as long a torso that I do. And just like that, they're out of here. Because every time I put them on to go and get dressed and go out, I'm going to be taking them right off because I've identified the problem with them. There is nothing wrong with the pants, and there's nothing wrong with me. We just don't go together. Yes? So don't be mad at these clothes. Don't be mad at yourself. Just part ways and be done with it. Make room for things that you do love. Okay, this is not what I would wear to coffee, but I just want to show you how freaking amazing these two colors look together. Right? I mean, here for it. If I'm doing these pants, because they're very flowy, I'll link them below. They are, if you're tall, I'm talking like 5'11 plus, you need these pants in your life. You will not get over how long they are. The inseam on these things, insane. For those of you who are like, what's the inseam? You got to take your measuring tape, measure from the crisscross crotch, literally all those lines coming together, the crisscross crotch, all the way down the leg. I had to get probably 3 inches taken off these pants, and I'm 5'7". So if you're real tall or you're all legs, oh my God, you're gonna love these kind. So they're by Elagia, Elagia. They're fantastic. But I can do volume on the bottom. I can do a little bit of volume. So a pant that's flowy, wide leg, palazzo. And you can even do them skinny jeans, girl. You know you can. They're a classic pant. They're not out of style. They are not trendy, but that doesn't mean they're out of style. They might be a little harder to find right now because all the denim houses are going with straight legs and wide legs and blah, blah, blah. But we're not here to be on trend. We're here to represent our bodies and our style aesthetics in the most harmonious and authentic way possible. That is the real goal when you're getting dressed. I mean, you go into the closet and you got like a vibe on your mind, honor the vibe. You feel like dressing like X, do that. Your clothes are just the vessel for your inspiration of the day, or the vibe, if you will. That's how I feel. I look at this spread here and I think, what am I feeling today? Am I feeling bright colors? And bright colors to me would literally be like, that's bright. But that's my color palette, right? So say I did want to go with those pants. I wanted to go something bright and pop off. If this is doing all the talking, then I'm going to tame it down with other things. And I'm about this, you know I am. It has belt loops. If it didn't have belt loops, like you got like stretchy pants or just pants with like those pull-up kind of waistlines, get a belt that's really, really thick that like would cover all of that. Hold please, I'll show you. So like a belt like this, right? Now, does it have to be this belt? No. Does it have to be woven? Sure doesn't. But the width is great. And it would cover up still got plenty of torso to spare. I mean, honestly, all torso. But do that with your pants that don't have any belt loops. Say you wanted to do some flares. Who are these by? Hudson! You know what? I love these pants. The rise is amazing. The flare is great. The color is great. They are a little snug, ever so slightly snug in the quads. So if you feel that you are athletically built, or you have developed glutes and quads, you might want to steer clear of Hudson's. That's me. That's what I do. I have one pair. That's why. Fussing with this today. Fussing. All right, now let's pretend. Let's pretend like we're going to go cash. I think corduroy is a more casual material, right? This silky, flowy, this is a little more dressed up, right? So let's say we're just, you know, putting an outfit on, going to, you know, run some errands, yada, yada, yada. Corduroys, you can't beat them. Very chill. And I would also play with some more textures in this. So pair the corduroy, which is durable, tough, not masculine, but you know what I mean. And then I would pair that with something that is easy breezy. So maybe it's just a t-shirt. I love this boxy girl. LM if you're watching. But I would pick up a little bit of that green and tie that. You know I would tie that. Because boxy with bell bottoms, you're going to lose your shape, right? So we have to do something in this region. I got to do something in that region because I don't want to look like a box. If I was feeling that vibe, then I would do that vibe. But I am very infrequently feeling that vibe. So it's a big boxy t-shirt. Do the knot in the back, and then it's more pulled in, and then you've got your wider, more dressed down pant. And that is like the recipe for how I get dressed in the morning. And if this was at all helpful to y'all, I hope it was. It's from my perspective, style-wise and body type-wise. If you've got questions about your body type, please leave them in the comments below. If you'd like to work with a stylist and you don't live in Pittsburgh, don't worry about it. I do virtual. But subscribe to the channel, like the video if you liked it, and until next time.